national anthem, but I
Come on,
said
High
chat,
Street
join us in our
World.
discussions of condiments.
You just call
Oh,
the Canadian national anthem the
Hey.
theme song.
Yeah, the Canadian theme song.
Wow, dude.
That is
Wow,
the theme song.
dude.
Is it? I mean, is that not an
Canada.
appropriate
Canada's
way to
OP.
call it? Like,
It's not wrong.
yeah, like a national anthem would definitely be the theme song. I guess, you know, like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Shout out Sariko, where we force him to sing the Canadian theme song, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a national anthem; it's a theme song.
All right, somebody needs to do an OVA for the Canadian theme song.
Do you prefer Canada's first season OP or the second season?
Yeah.
I prefer the Ren and Stimpy season of Canada's theme song.
Oh my god. Or do you
prefer
prefer
the
the South
outro.
Park version?
I prefer the outro, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're here. We're
We
queer.
exist.
Get used to us. Well, hi Stream World. We're back with some woe.
Hi.
Hola, como estas?
It's been a month because of holiday.
Frickin' Thanksgiving.
But we're back, and we're in Faraniyah, major desert city. Huge desert city,
gonna
as you
burn
can
to the
tell
ground.
as you can tell from my beautifully designed map from 2016 or something.
Beautiful.
Colorized circa 2004.
From back when Junie used to shit on a porta potty thing that she would carry around. That's how old this map is.
Wow.
Potty training map.
The potty training map.
That's an awful word.
Potty training.
The potty training.
You have to somehow come up with like a potty training side quest at Faraniyah now.
Oh my
Oh,
god, no.
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 It's
I'm
a
not
side.
saying for
It's a
us,
side
but,
quest
like,
that you
for
guys have
other
to help.
people?
You have to help an NPC potty train their kid.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a bunch
The
of
quest-
persuasion checks.
The quest.
It's
The
like
quest starts
acrobatics
by
checks
making
to
you
avoid-
find a physical potty to potty train with.
Oh
I
my
would,
god.
I would much rather behead myself with my +2 grade sword.
No, you wouldn't. You guys would all
We
love
gotta- we
that
gotta roll
quest, and you
dex
know it.
saves to like avoid. We gotta
The
roll
BC
dex
is-
saves
yeah.
to avoid errant like urine streams and shit.
Oh my god.
Does it
The
just
DC is
Fahrenheit
super
have
high
indoor
against
plumbing?
children.
This is a
Every
fantastic
time you
way to
get hit,
start
it's-
this
it's
stream.
second damage.
No.
It wouldn't be a classic Birdo stream without something cursed. So
No, it wouldn't be psychic. It'd be
Sorry,
poison
not sorry.
damage from
It would be
sickness.
poison damage, yeah.
You'd have
Torcanello's
the
dose.
second condition.
I'm resistant to poison.
I'm immune to poison.
I'm resistant to
take those.
piss.
Ilar's resistant to it because he's used to sleeping in his own feces as an animal form. So it's just, you know,
No.
There you go.
there's resistance there. It makes sense.
Canon. Canon.
No.
It's now
No.
canonical. Every time Ilar wild shapes, you guys know that he takes a crap and just stands in it for 6 seconds.
This is.
that's now canon.
I don't want.
I don't think
Good
Felix
answer.
wants that to be canon.
Well, it's canon now.
Too bad.
you must not begin all your turns with "I take a shit."
No.
So
Just
as
like-
I'm
just
writing-
like- just like
it-
It's a free
You guys
action.
should see a
When Felix
massive
goes to take his
shit
turn, a radial
fall to the ground.
menu pops up, and one of the options he can select is defecate, like an arc.
His breath weapon comes out the other end.
All right, that's enough. All right, moving on.
Moving on.
Shout out
We've
to
reached
Taco
our
Bell.
poop joke quota for the night.
We've reached our poop joke quota for the day. I didn't
Shout
mean
out
to
to
do
Taco
that.
Bell.
I meant to
No.
do that. No, what is
Not
going on?
sponsored.
Okay, shout out to Taco Bell. Right. Okay. Last time we met, you guys fucked up a bunch of sandworms.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
Rico really wanted the boss to die.
Rip
so
the
he did
rip the
die.
boss.
Ouch.
Echo really fucked up some sandworms.
You okay, Lex?
No, I'm really hurting today.
Ouch.
Aw.
Rukia also
Oh,
fucked up a total of one whole sandworm.
I was
One.
fucking fine.
I think that's more than I did.
Hey, I got to sit out that whole session.
Yeah,
Flowers plan the
because
spending
not the
somehow
whole
worked.
session, just most of it.
Yeah.
About 95% of the session.
Well, and about 100% of downtime before it. So it's.
You could have literally been like, Dustin, you can come back at like the last 10 minutes of the session. I would have been
Dustin,
like, okay.
you haven't been playing for like 2 months at this point. Playing.
Sit.
I don't make the
Stay.
rules. I just work here. Oh, that wasn't funny.
God damn.
Because we dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dragula.
Is that Dragula you're singing?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
only reason I know about that song is stupid.
the Matilda movie. No,
No.
I'm kidding. Anyway, so last time we met, you guys basically had to, in some essences, fight your way, and some just sneak around your way through the airship, the sand ship.
I just rested.
While Echo was just chilling, sleeping. And
Oh.
Chesuke was getting the life sucked out of him.
Good times, good times.
But so
Wink wonk.
while everything was happening, you guys got attacked by some sandworms, and they ate a lot of the crew that was up top, including the leader that
Took like 100 damage.
that kept trying to come back and be resilient, but ended up dying. And then you guys became invested in saving Jim.
Man,
And he did
Rukia
survive.
saved him by Rukia one-shotting it.
Yeah.
Jim did survive in the end.
Jim did survive. No, it wasn't. He got eaten, and then
Yeah, he got eaten.
And then
saved
he
him
got-
because the monster died.
yeah, and then he
Got back
fell
out.
out.
After Rukia one-shot.
Yeah.
It was yeah. So
It
yeah,
was a
so
moment.
it was definitely a moment. You guys were able to successfully convince everybody that you were in fact resistance, especially after receiving commendations and appropriations from LNA via a sending stone. And yeah, Sergio retook control of the ship, and the crew that was there stayed on under him for the most part. And you guys made it to Faraniyah. You were allowed into the city, even though they were looking for people. You guys apparently were allowed through.
Not suspicious at all.
Not suspicious at all. But also largely in part because of someone in your party that was suspiciously treated as someone strong.
Not someone strong.
Mr. Silverwood.
Clearly flowered.
Mr.
No, it was
Silverwood.
Alar.
Mr. Silverwood, thank you.
Mr. Silverwood.
Silverwood these nuts.
But yeah, you guys
shit.
made your way to Echo's house as the first thing and kind of just took up residence there. And in downtime, you guys did some discussions with Echo's parents and also some private discussions in the room.
Yeah.
And
Asked Ilar to spy on my dad.
Ilar spied on Echo's dad and discovered that Echo's dad was in communication with an
Okay.
unknown figure that was seemingly flying outside of the house.
No.
A
There was
hooded
also-
figure with that.
There was also no your mom joke, so.
There was no your mom jokes.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys were able to communicate with each other via an extensively large amount of paper that just magically continued growing, even though.
No, we all just wrote very, very small.
Yeah, I mean, it started with a big ass B, and then it just.
Exactly.
Then it just, and then you guys said, "Oh no!" and started writing really, really tiny.
No.
But yeah, So that's where we left off. Yeah, so where would you guys... you guys had gotten information while you were at Faraniyah from the guards that the arena is open and the Admiral is here to watch the games, which was of interest to you. Slate was wrongfully identified as a new contender in the arena based off of his appearance alone, which led you to believe that, and was informed that there are more that might be like Slate in the arena. The Platinum Sanctuary is here, which is a place you guys wanted to go to gather potentially information about different things. Obviously, there's shops. You guys,
The sweet ass garlic knots.
what?
Those sweet ass garlic knots from
The sweet ass garlic knots from Echo's Bakery.
The House of
I
Carbs.
forgot I stipulated garlic knots specifically.
At the House of Carbs.
Yes, House of Carbs.
House of Carbs.
The docks are obviously where Fana's ships would be in port, and then the Temple of Vesuvio is also outside the city, but still within a relatively short distance.
Also,
Oh, we
Mr.
had-
Silverwood can find residence somewhere. I can't remember where though.
Yeah, and we had also discussed going to one of the inns, the nicer one specifically.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Awesome.
and Ilar is apparently able to occupy the empty manor for the duration of his stay if he'd like.
Hell yeah.
We'd also talked about finding in the arena.
And then you can go to
so
bed.
some of us fighting and some like trying to suss out information either from other spectators or officials that were in the nearby area to try to get some information as to why they think Slate would have automatically been at the arena as well as any other information we might be able to
Yeah.
claim.
I get it.
Alar goes to bed in the empty manor. Resistance assassin comes in for the
Can't wait to get murdered.
Again?
I was
Again.
gonna say,
Again.
yeah, you might as well get it over with early in the session, right?
Oh yeah.
True.
Make it happen, Berto.
Wait, make what happen?
Make me
Alar
die.
died.
Taylor
Oh.
dies every session.
It's
Put
really
down the
easy.
bingo card as the free space. Alar dies.
Hey, it's just high risk, high reward. That's all.
In the middle of the fight, Ilar isn't even fighting, dies. Echo has to stop what they're doing, just bring them back, you know.
Ilar
From the
chokes on
crowd.
a popcorn kernel.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Chooses not to enter.
God.
Chooses not to enter the fights because he doesn't want to die again. Chokes on a popcorn kernel. Yeah.
All the fucked up stuff happened to Alar. He's not only died so many times, but he's also tripped balls many times.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Mushroom water.
Oh god. The
Uh,
mushroom.
Them shrooms will keep
The
you.
mushroom beer.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah.
ate a straight up
Yeah.
mushroom once, and then drank the mushroom beer.
That's right. It was mushroom booze.
Alright, so I believe I wanted to at least. How long is it from here to the arena? Is it like it's gonna be a few hours?
I
at
think
least,
we're
'cause the
gonna
city's huge?
we were gonna try in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morning?
Yeah,
that
we
makes
were
sense.
gonna head towards the inn. I believe was our.
Yeah, because
That makes
Echo was
sense,
like, we
yeah.
can't fit all of you here.
Most
we
of
need
our
some place
stats
to
are still
sleep.
garbage.
Yeah.
I don't remember how far away I said everything was, so I know it was. I know it was in the hours.
Also, Echo doesn't feel comfortable staying at their house right now.
For some reason.
Yeah,
For
for
no
reasons of
reason at all.
weird.
Reasons.
Don't worry, I'll
Um,
stay in your bed. Watch
so-
for your parents.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna stay in your bed.
Not actually.
Wow.
Don't worry, I'll
With
stay in
you
your
with-
parents. I'll stay in your
you in
parents'
it.
bed and watch for your parents.
I'll sleep with your parents. I mean,
Your Echo, I don't know. It was the strangest thing. Your parents told me they wanted to spice up their marriage after you guys left, and one thing led to another.
You're in the market for a new stepdaddy?
Yeah, you can call me daddy now.
Oh my
They
god.
learned the definition of a seat of power.
Egg will be like, no.
Even in a fantasy
Sue me.
setting, I feel
Sue me.
so good.
No.
It wouldn't be the
Absolutely not.
first time I've had a player and won't fuck another player's parents during the campaign. That's all I'm saying.
What?
Yeah. My
Wasn't even in
IRL
my
friends.
campaign, but I know about it.
Oh no.
My IRL friends are
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck your mom, bro.
Not you. You weren't there.
And a bunch of motherfuckers. Is what you're
Hi, Big
telling us.
C.
Yeah. It was the bard fucked the cleric's parents while the
Of
cleric
course.
watched.
What?
Like,
What?
Hold on.
Yeah.
That's the story for after the session.
Yeah.
So he had to actually start.
I could tell you guys the story after if you want.
Let's keep it for later.
Okay. So yeah, you guys were gonna head to the Desert Dessert, which is the nice
I get
inn,
it, the fancy inn, yeah.
Wasn't
and
that like a sweet shop?
it was a nice inn and like a
Oh,
Like
okay.
a
My
Sweets
bad.
Place.
yeah.
Bakery.
My bad.
It's the one that would theoretically put Echo's parents out of business if it wasn't like the hoity-toity place.
Holy shit. Okay.
Echo's place is more affordable.
Mm.
They dropped their prices to like 3 gold.
And in Echo's totally unbiased opinion, their bakery is better anyways.
They don't have the garlic knots
Inside
at the
check.
Desert
Yeah,
Dessert.
no.
Insight check. Echo hates their parents' food.
If there's no garlic knots, why stay?
Yeah, and I think your house was like over here.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I
Wasn't it
actually
this
made it this.
building?
Yeah, it was this
Yeah, I
building.
think
That's
so.
right. It's the barn, and the nice inn I think was here.
This one's mine.
Sure.
And
It does look
Felix's
better.
place was up here, and then this was the Shoddy Inn, and that's the Platinum Sanctuary, and that's Random Temple.
And that's
and this is
And
more.
that's the
This is
ocean.
obviously more land.
And
Obviously.
I think you said that blah, blah, blah. Oh god. Sylph's temple was around here somewhere. Like you.
Isn't
Oh no,
Platinum
this
Sanctuary.
was Sylph's Temple. It wasn't
Oh,
Random
okay.
Temple. This was Sylph's Temple.
Oh, hey, that's Sylph's temple. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Cause
yeah.
Yeah.
like if time permits, Echo would like to at least stop in there before they go.
Sure.
I call staying with Felix.
What?
Where's Felix?
At the abandoned manor.
It's no longer abandoned.
Well, abandoned is misleading. It's not like it's some falling into ruin manor.
It's just no one's in there right
It's
now.
a manor where they put
It's
foreign
well-
dignitaries and stuff when people come to visit.
Mm.
Anyway, so yeah, from
the
from
visitors mansion.
from here to Nice Inn is probably like 2 hours.
Okay.
It's not a bad distance to walk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boop-a-doo,
So yeah, is there anything you guys want to do or talk about while walking?
No, how are Echo's parents' demeanors as they're leaving?
Oh, so if you go to leave, your father doesn't come back out. He had said he was going in to rest, and so he doesn't
Yeah.
come back out. But as you go to leave, your mother gives you a big hug,
Mhm.
and tells you that she loves you, and tells everyone it's nice to meet them. But she doesn't seem, she seems like, just like she's just kind of just vibing.
All right. Echo would tell her that they love her too, and then I'm gonna roll a deception roll to see if they do an adequate job at hiding that they don't feel right, because they wouldn't be able to hide it from their mother.
They're
Fair.
going against the mom insight.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Fine.
Okay, that's 1.
Mama knows best.
Okay.
Mama
About
knows best.
that.
Yeah.
Bonnie
So
Deer is about to show up.
when you say
Just
goodbye,
burst into tears.
your mom looks at you and she's like, "Echo, are you okay? You seem flustered."
I'm not okay, but I'm still working through those feelings.
She goes, "Well,
You're
you
in love
know."
with me.
She goes, she goes, "Well, you know, I don't like to pry, and I trust that if you are ready to talk or need anything, or if there's anything we can do to help, that you will tell us as always." And she says it not in a doubting manner. She says it as though to the rest of you that she is a very supportive mother and is very trusting of Echo to incorporate them and involve them in their life when they feel it necessary. Like you can tell there's been a lot of trust building and an emotional support growing up between
Yeah.
Echo's parents and themselves.
Echo definitely they won't be like, yeah, once I'm ready. Voice definitely cracking.
Yeah, I was gonna say Echo would probably feel like an overabundance of guilt. Like,
Yeah.
You have loving parents. Damn.
You have parents? Damn.
you have parents?
Parents?
Damn.
Damn.
Parents, you have
It's easy to deal with your parents when they're just dead.
you have parents that love you? Oh my lord.
Damn.
Yeah. But not everyone in Echo's family loves them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that feels.
Not
Interesting.
everyone.
Alright.
Maybe there's family alive in Oros. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Get the Oros and everyone's
Until
dead.
Birdo kills them.
We get to Oros.
please! I'm gonna kill the ones. I'm gonna kill the ones that don't like Echo. What kind of DM do you think I am? Like,
Where's the drama at?
The
in
right
that?
tragedy story. It's only the ones you
Where's the
love.
drama at?
I just realized I can't see my fucking chat. Where the hell?
Right,
Rip.
but how much more of a tragedy would
Oh,
it be if everybody
didn't pull
except
your stream
one just
If-
was not loved?
If everybody what?
If everybody can compare themselves to the one person who is actually loved, it helps heighten how much they are not loved themselves.
Okay.
Sure.
Tragedy.
Could.
Put bands.
Way to make it about you. No, I'm kidding.
Right,
Um,
mine.
Yeah, and she goes about kind of just tidying up, taking advantage of the fact that they've closed up the shop for the time being, and just starts like doing some of the tasks that you would expect would be difficult to get done during open hours, cleaning out the ovens, that kind of stuff.
Weren't they hurting for money?
No.
Okay, I couldn't remember why they were struggling.
They got the biggest house on the block.
No, it's they just don't live in the rich people part of Faraniyah. They're just
Right.
They
They
get
make
by.
yeah, they
Right.
they get by. It's just like the standard millennial in 2023. You know,
Oh my god.
They get
Too
by.
real.
They make bomb ass garlic knots. The
they
fuck you
they
mean?
survive and every day wish they were dead. You know, it's just
Same.
Too
Yo,
real.
man. I play D&D to escape real life. Can we?
Can we not?
Yeah. So you guys leave as she starts tending to her store. And
Echo's definitely like trying to like compose themselves and not cry.
yeah, she definitely knows something's wrong, but she's not gonna press you any further.
Yeah. I was like that. Great actor, aren't I? Yep. Let's not talk about that.
Did I do good?
You had to roll a 1 on that. You had to.
I love it. And honestly,
I'm not
for the
angry. I'm
moment-
just like.
Oh yeah, no,
fact.
Do you think she bought it? Tears streaming down your face.
She bought it.
Tears in Echo's normally blue face is like flush with red.
Aw.
It's like
Echo
snot.
looks purple.
I was just gonna
Aw.
say, their face turns purple.
Y'all get Sumu glasses today.
Hey.
Oh.
I'll grab my glasses when I get them.
But yeah, so now I'm going to ask again, is there anything that anybody wants to do or talk about while you guys are walking?
Or just look out
I'm
for
sure
stuff.
if we wanted to. Go on, Felix.
I'd probably just be looking out because I know people know we're here now. Just being a little paranoid.
That's fair.
You just go around. Don't you know who I am?
Actually, yeah. Can Otinom roll a perception check as we're going through town, just to see if they're being followed after the shady business with Echo's dad the previous night?
Let's see,
You can
what
roll that for
spells
me,
did I
please,
prepare?
Virgo.
I don't think you guys long rested at Echo's parents. This is still that same
No.
day.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
No.
okay.
We're heading to
long
the place
rested-
where we're resting.
But yeah,
we long
you can
rested at the
still.
ship.
Yeah, you're heading to the place that you guys were planning to scope out for potentially long resting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll roll your perception.
Pretty please.
You got a 9.
Boo!
Ogchamp.
Too many people. Can't
There
tell.
are a lot of people in Faraniyah. It's a pretty bustling city. Like I said, you guys can see like various different like celebrations and performances in the streets and stuff like that. Like it's a really really bumping
diverse.
city. And very diverse. There's probably more different
You see
peaceful
tieflings too.
like races of people that you guys see here than anywhere else in your life.
Not a whole lot of tieflings, but some.
Including tieflings. You guys see, those of you who would know what Dragonborn are, see Dragonborn. Lots of different races. You see gnomes here, walking around on occasion. Except mostly they look like children running around, but you know, children with beards. Felix, because your passive is like an abominationly high.
28.
Only.
Good lord, man. I think that passes like 17, 19, something like that.
Yeah, 28 passive perception is absurd. Like it's absurd.
You're not stealthing from me.
Literal eyes in the back of his head.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Owl mode.
As you're kind of keeping an eye out for things, you can see that there are people that are kind of like bumping in and pickpocketing and stuff like that. Like you see that happening throughout the streets, but they don't really approach you guys. You would probably imagine that the assortment of people that you guys are as a group traveling together, even though it's a very diverse city, would still be intimidating to anybody. You know, like you got a human, a giant guy, a small person, a tiefling, a Shadar Kai, like an Eladrin, like there's just
We
like
are the most Faraniyah group in Faraniyah.
the most Faraniyah group in Faraniyah.
Do not fuck
we
with
eclectic.
us.
But as you're kind of like looking around,
So Faraniyah, you even got a native.
you spot it. The shadow figure that you saw in the desert.
Cute mother.
You can see it still, like even like you see it, like people will like pass through your view, but then like as they pass through, you see it still the same distance, keeping away from you guys, as it was in the desert. And so you were like, and now you've had a chance to, you know, get a drink, put some nice food in you, you know, that kind of stuff. Like you know you're not hallucinating now. Like there is something there that just you can't tell who or what it is.
It's
Do we
also
all,
doing
I
the
forgot. Do we all see it, or was it just Ilar?
I don't remember if you guys saw it when.
I think we
Oh, we
like
did.
I thought we
I
did
think
at the
you
end,
did. Yeah, you did at the
but I
end.
wasn't sure
Because I
if we
tried
could
to
continuously
firebolt
see
it.
it, or if
We
we
could
just
see
briefly
it if
saw it.
Alar pointed it out.
Yeah, you saw it when Eiler pointed it out, but you guys also couldn't interact with it also.
I think we saw it, but the guards didn't see anything, right? Didn't we
Yeah.
see it like right at the gate?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something like that.
They didn't see it or they didn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the two.
Is it?
But yeah,
And he
we
goes
could
like,
see it.
how far away is he? I want to try to firebolt him. He's like 2 miles away. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah. And same distance roughly. Like that's like that's the way the city is laid out is like stacks, like even rows. Like it's very very
Square.
what's the word I'm looking for?
Methodical?
Yes, very methodical and intended the way the city is laid out. And so when you look down a row of housing, you're looking down like the entire city from where you're standing.
Yeah.
It's like a can of sardines.
And and yeah.
Clearly, Alar fucked a demon because he's got the It Follows ghost following him.
God damn it.
God forbid COVID-19 happens here.
Oh god, no.
Catching paranormal STIs. Come on.
But yeah, so Felix, you definitely notice whatever this is still seems to be at some point following behind you.
Seduce it.
No.
And
spell firebolt.
I need you to make me an intelligence check, Felix, just a straight up check.
Just straight. Oh god. No.
I meant to
nothing
bring
that-
up something to you, Berto, but I forgot to do it.
You want
You
I
can bring,
hope stuff
what
like
do you
this
want
is
to bring
fine.
up?
I wanted to DM you something recently, but I just completely forgot to do it.
Uh,
It does have to do with the game, but
I mean,
yeah.
depending on what it is, you can just do it now.
Yeah.
Or you can tell me here if you don't care if everybody else hears. Either way is fine.
Because, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still kind of down for the idea of potentially multi-classing Flower, just not in the Wizard. The Bard idea really stuck with me.
Oh, well,
But,
I mean, think about it.
I was thinking she might be interested in some of the performances, but if you don't
Yeah.
do anything with
No,
that, that's perfectly
you can
fine.
totally like. So if you're wanting to be able to do it while still kind of not holding up everybody from continuing on, there will be
absolutely.
performances outside the inn. So like when they're going in to get rooms situated and stuff, you could totally stay
Right,
outside and be like,
okay.
I'm gonna look at these performances and stuff like that.
Right.
No,
I
absolutely.
just didn't want to get in everybody's way.
No, totally, I get it.
I also wanted to multi-class on Rukia, but not right now.
He was like, I also want to be a bard.
No, not a bard. No, not a bard.
So,
It'll be funny though. I'm immune to charm. You're not.
It's true.
Felix, so as you're kind of really distracted by this, but you really quickly catch yourself as somebody bumps into you. Like as somebody's about to bump into you, so you kind of like really quickly like sidestep out of the way, and you just hear like an "oh, excuse me," you know, and you look at it and it's just
I'm
like
walking here.
random passerby. It was just like the role was more of a you find yourself getting more kind of distracted by this than what you would initially like. It's starting to weigh on you more than you would think it would. Or even like over time, it's starting to get at you more. Is she over there with you? Yeah. Okay.
I'm walking to you.
But yeah, so you guys are walking for the couple hours. Relatively uneventful.
Oh, I did want to do something.
Yeah.
Oh, keep an eye out for any 7-foot tall monster men.
I mean, fair.
I guess
so-
that's fair.
Yeah, no, you don't see any walking by. Well, monster men you don't see, but you do see some large statured individuals that have what appear to be like tribal tattoos or like something like that are kind of like walking around as well.
I would know what they are.
Yeah, you would know they're Goliaths. They're and the rest of you, Ilar probably does know what a Goliath is, if nothing else than from studies. The rest of you might not.
What about
Just
Rakia? He did grow up like reading a bunch.
yeah, I guess Rakia would as well. But the rest of you guys probably not. So these are like behemoths of men to you guys. Like they're very tall. Like if you walk by one, it's like like watching Slate walk by you. Like it's
Oh my goodness.
they would feel intimidated, and they all kind of carry themselves with like a very kind of like solemn and like state of like frame. So
Stoic.
they walk by and they give off this intimidating vibe, not just physical appearance wise, but the way they carry themselves. But no, you don't see anything, Slate, that would draw your immediate attention to it from what the point of view you're thinking about. But you're also not like walking in the direction of the arena in the way that you're going either.
Yeah.
So after a couple of hours, you guys get to the inn. Or you guys start approaching the inn, and you can hear some music playing, but louder than the music almost. You hear a loud. I know that cut off. I know it cut off, but you hear a really loud snoring. And leaning up against the outside of the inn, you guys see Theodigo.
Yay! It's Theo.
Oh boy.
I like do like a really loud clap in front of his face.
He doesn't wake up.
No.
I poke at him.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, we're not doing this again.
Apparently we are.
Jesus.
Does anybody know Thunderclap?
I was going to just listen to
Oh, that's actually a 22. Sorry, I have a +5 as well.
Right. So
Right.
you are not flown back, Rukia, but you are going to take some damage.
Not before a long rest. No.
Fine.
You're gonna take 20 points of force damage as you're blasted back. As you're kind of like blasted in the face. Like you touch him and it's like whoosh, and it takes like all of your might to not go flying backwards.
I do have a 20 in strength. So.
So and as you do, he's like, huh? What? Oh man, hey guys! Hey, it's good to see you guys again.
Yeah, good to see you as well.
Yeah, but I didn't get blasted this time.
He
How's
goes,
the business been?
did someone? He's like looking around for someone to have like been on the floor. He's like,
I'm gonna point to Rukia.
He goes, oh man, I'm so sorry. And he reaches into his pack and he takes out a vial and he hands it to you. He goes, here you go, man.
Thank you.
I couldn't poke you with my mage hand to wake you up, could I?
He goes, yeah, I mean, I'm sure you could. I mean, the enchantment kind of has a pretty wide area of, radius of effect. But it's worth a shot if you stand a little far. I've also, in the past, I've had people, like, pick up a pebble and, like, throw it at me and then really quickly try to dodge out of the way or something. Like, I know, it sucks, man. It really does. But, gotta protect my stuff somehow.
Of course.
He goes, anyway, it's good to see it. He looks around. He's like, wait a minute. He goes, that's right. I was here for a purpose. And he goes, which one of you is OT Nam?
OT Nam.
And I know Jeremy's driving.
Which one of you is Honeygram?
Honeygram.
What'd you say, Jeremy?
Otinam Noose at your service.
He goes, I got something for you, man. It was given to me by a friend. And he, like, reaches into his bag and he slowly starts pulling out this packaging. And it's, like, long. And he goes, they told me that you were waiting for this and they meant to get it to you sooner, but better late than never is what they said. And they said if you have a problem with how long it took, you can kiss their tiny green ass.
By any chance, would you happen to have a name as to who this friend might be?
Oh yeah, I can't give out her name though, man. But she said you know what it is.
Oh, so it's a she. Got
She,
it.
with a tiny green ass.
Okay, I will take the package and inspect it for traps of some sort.
I have a feeling I know who it's from.
It doesn't have any traps on it. It looks like it's basically just wrapped in like a wrapping to be able to transport you like without getting it dirty.
Yeah, you open
I
it.
No
will
idea who this is.
It looks like one of the elongated boomsticks that Madeline had back in the forest.
Oh.
Here comes the boom.
So it's a rifle.
Otunam gets a devilishly excited look on his face as he inspects his new artillery.
Rukia's like, oh no, not
The
again.
power of gun.
As you're inspecting it, Theodigo pulls out a little pouch from his side, and he goes, "She said you'd probably need these since you don't know how to make your own, and that one day she'll be able to teach you maybe, but at least for now, you can have these." And he hands you like this small sack, and it's the bullets, it's the casings, the fire.
Ammunition.
Alright.
I will update your sheet with it.
Just
Okay,
is
so
gonna
now we
do,
know.
What was the guy's name again?
Theodigo.
Many thanks, Theodigo. Here's a tip for your troubles.
He goes, "Oh no, man, she paid me. You don't have to worry about that."
Okay, I'll keep the gold. Very well.
So
Anyways, bro, what you got for sale?
So, hang on a second. So, as you're looking at the gun, it does have some basic instructions on it. It tells you a little bit about it, about how far you can fire with it, that kind of stuff.
Right.
It's basically got longbow range statistics with great sword damage output, but it has a misfire possibility, and I'll detail it all out in the item for you.
600-foot rifle range. Let's go.
Holy shit.
300-foot great sword.
Also, attached to it is a in-depth explanation of the Second Amendment.
That too.
Good lord.
So, Birdo,
Yes.
Chesuke is gonna do hold person and take it from him.
I'll fucking cut
Really?
you. I'll cut you.
Rukia would stop you.
I mean, does Rukia have counterspell?
No, he would use force.
I have dispel magic.
Damn it.
Go ahead and throw up hold person, Dustin.
I just want to see it. Like, you guys don't know this, but he just wants to see it.
Yeah, but Rukia's not
That's
going to take
one
lightly
way.
to that.
Do I have any reaction spells?
Do I have
other
that
than-
prepared
other
right
than
now?
Paul?
Let me see.
You
I do have dispel magic
You
prepared.
do
You
not
better fist
have.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But it is a wisdom save.
I think I'm pretty good at those.
Just casually hold persons.
I was gonna say, couldn't you have just asked?
Also, are we really casting magic in the city? This feels like a
It
bad
is-
idea.
it
In the
is
middle
a
of the
DC
fucking
17.
Hey guys,
Yeah,
feel
Rukia,
free
she's
to
gonna
feel free to scroll down to see Otinam's roll.
No!
Oh no!
It's
Oh
another
god
one.
damn it! He rolled a
Another
one.
God damn it.
Rolled it that one.
Let's go,
Man.
Otino. Like I said, you guys don't know this, but he just
Yeah,
wants to look
I
at it.
mean, so Otinam's paralyzed, and you guys would all see that the magic has gone off.
So-
Why are we casting magic in the middle of the city?
And why are we targeting our own party
Parlor
members?
tricks, and then he's gonna go up and like he's just gonna take
You can't.
the
So
rifle out
you
and just
can't
look
because
at it.
Echo cast a spell magic as soon as you cast your hold person.
Oh, well, I'm gonna counterspell that dismagic. Dispel magic.
Okay, well, Rukia is gonna walk up to you and grab you on the shoulder and be like, do not.
I mean, technically,
I will use force if I have to.
technically, if it's a reaction to the spell
Yeah, you
magic,
don't have.
he would cast it before you had a chance to walk up and grab him. So go ahead, Dustin. Oh wait, you don't have to you
No, I don't know,
cast it; it'll automatically win.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
Actually, I was gonna say, can he? Because he just cast a
Yeah,
spell.
you
Well,
can.
It's a reaction.
So because
No,
it's
it
because
doesn't
it's a so you can
Oh, yeah,
counter
yeah,
yeah
that's
because you
right.
can counterspell someone counterspelling you. So it's
Yeah.
He's leaning very heavily into the wild,
Um,
part of the wild magic sorcerer.
But okay, so yeah, so Otinom, you were held for a split second and then released.
That's funny.
Do not do that again.
Hey, what was that, Berto?
I said you were paralyzed for a split second and then immediately not.
Through gritted teeth, I'm gonna grab Cheska by
Shoot
the
him.
collar and say, if you try anything like that again, I will make your life hell. I will steal all of your left socks and cut all of your pants.
I will banish you from the village, bro. Don't do it.
I will take all of your
Yeah,
left
I do.
socks.
Not the socks. Not the
The
socks.
That is such a terrifying threat. What the hell?
Flower just brings her head to her face, like, why can't we all just get along?
Anyway,
What you got for sale, bro?
what you got for sale, bro?
He's just gonna say, I just wanted to look at it.
He goes, "Oh, I got a lot of stuff for sale. What are you looking for?"
Yes.
Ah, these idiots.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I have potions still?
Do you have a
yeah.
catalog or something?
You
or-
got a
No.
catalog.
No.
No.
So he was literally here to give Otinom the gun. If you guys want to buy something from him, that's fine. But
Makes sense.
he was literally here to give Otinom the.
You have a
the
gun
firearm.
for
Makes
sale, or?
No, I don't know how to make these, man. This was a delivery because I was coming here anyway
Wait, why were you coming here?
for business.
Honestly,
mean-
that's fair.
He goes, and
There's plenty of people here.
you know, I was contemplating
Make sure
participating in the
it's all- it's a
games,
pleasure.
but then I understood that my sleeping issue might become a problem if I fall asleep in the middle of combat.
Might get you disqualified.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Your protection would keep you safe, but yeah, probably.
Hold on. I mean, do you have something that could help us in those games?
I mean, I sell weapons and gear, like always.
Weapons and gear.
I'm kind of broke.
Yeah, I spent I spent all my money on a mushroom guy. So
I've got money.
Well, broke, I've got like 3,000, but... Don't want to use all that in one place. At least not yet.
what about 2 rings? Oh, but I have 3 attuned already.
Besides, I'm all tapped out on magic items right now,
Fuck,
so...
does he have studded leather?
Does he have studded leather? Yes.
How much?
For you, studded leather is
Yeah, I
usually
forgot your
what?
AC is trash.
Mm.
I would never use it, but I think it's okay-ish.
What?
I think probably my
You,
next step.
you think what's okay-ish? Studded leather?
My AC.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's like, for you, man, we'll give you the we'll give you the cool dude's discount, 30 gold.
True.
Nice.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
it's normally
Yeah,
45
it's-
gold, so
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
standard
It's
adventuring
standard.
gear.
it's
I
standard
only
light
have leather
armor.
armor. I'll
Yeah,
take studded.
I mean, this would give you a +1 to your AC when you're not,
Yeah, sure, we'll take it. It's 30 gold.
Careful Hope is looking.
What's the long? Is it? It's 120 by 600 on the range of a rifle, right?
Yeah, longbow is 12600,
Okay.
which, Jesus Christ.
I'm probably too short for my next spending for the time being.
Yeah, you guys have spent
Yeah.
some gold recently.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
we
still
have.
have a shit ton of gold.
I think probably my next step is going to be the +1 studded. I still don't have that.
That
Oh,
moment
plus
when
3
like
studded.
+1 adamantine armor is like 5,000 or something like that.
Hey, my AC went up by 1.
I think it's much more expensive than that.
I remember Birdo telling me one time and I forgot.
I think he
Remember
told
telling
me
you
that
what?
For +1 adamantine.
Oh, and you're in plate, right?
Yeah, I'm in plate.
Yeah, I think it was. So normal plate's about 1,500. Adamantine would be about 5 on top of that. for 2K and then making that plus 1. I'd probably do it for around 4,000.
Oh. Okay, I was close.
Vicky had told me like in the second episode that +1 studded was like 5,000.
There you go. That sounds more accurate. There you go. If Andrea remembers it, then I'm going to assume it was right.
You said it was something about around 5,000. So.
Yeah, it's pricey because adamantine itself is.
It wasn't adamantine for me. It was studded.
Update 5,000 for studded +1? No, that would be too high. No.
I guess my memory's wrong in that case.
No,
then.
+1 studded leather, I would probably clock it around 1,500, 1,200. Or
Dustin,
1,500, 1,500, 2,000.
5,000 sounds closer to +2.
Yeah, 5,000 sounds like a +2
For
studded leather.
Okay.
For
Maybe I'm
Dustin, it's
remembering wrong,
5,000
then.
two
That's my
gifted
bad.
subs, so.
In that case,
Go ahead.
in that case, I could actually afford the +1 if I wanted to, because I've got 3K on me right now. But
That's
again,
if he has it.
Yeah, that's if he has it.
If you're looking for just +1 studded, yeah, he's got it. If you're looking for +1 adamantine, no, he doesn't.
No, I can't wear adamantine anyway.
No, I was talking more for Rukia.
No, there's an adamantine one you can wear. It's like.
I can
still
only
not
wear
good for
light.
you, though.
I can only wear light, so.
Well, I believe adamantine armor comes in like.
Technically, you can put adamantine into anything, but.
True, but.
Adamantine
Maybe not
studs.
right now.
Adamantine studs, yeah. The enemy just has to hit you specifically along the studding of the armor itself.
I don't see how that would work. But no, the +1 studded does sound interesting right now. Get my AC a little higher.
By 1.
I've never had
Yeah.
a dash.
It's good.
It would be 18, but still.
What?
I still think I should do it.
Yeah, it's always good to
Personally.
have magic armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Although that does come into question. Does +1 studded require attunement?
No.
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 Not base
Okay.
armor, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I'm
yeah.
tapped out on attunement.
Only, yeah, no. +1 armor would not require attunement.
Okay.
If
That's good to know.
it was like a armor of fire
Yeah.
resistance or something,
Like,
that might require
Lee's
attunement.
armor required attunement because Lee's armor had acid.
Yeah, Lily's had fire resistance and it required attunement.
Yeah,
I think it's
and
just
that's
like
why.
named armors that require attunements, but like just +1, 2, and 3 doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't
But
know
yeah, I
for
think
sure.
the +1 studded might be a good investment right now.
Echo would ask about something as well, by the way. I'm just waiting till everyone else is done.
I'm still thinking of whether or not I even want anything, so.
I want to price something out. And whether or not it would make sense to buy it now or later.
Not much helps me, so y'all can continue. Oh, cat. Dog?
Oh yeah, Rikio would go up and be like, would you happen to have a diamond that's worth 300 gold at least? For no reason at all, no reason at all.
Don't worry about it.
But it has to be 300 gold, no less.
Don't worry about it.
Hang on one sec.
Does he have
Okay.
a diamond with 300 gold?
Yeah,
I've got 2 diamonds worth 1,000 each.
AKA Rukia wants to have a diamond as a safety measure to bring back Echo if he has to.
It's the bring back the cleric emergency diamond.
Yeah, that's to bring back the cleric emergency.
He goes,
Break glass in case of dead cleric.
He goes, I'm not too big on carrying gems with me, man. Gotta be honest with you. He goes, but I know that the shops in this city would probably have some. He goes, so
Okay.
I unfortunately would love to sell it to you, but I can't. But you'd be able to get it from one of the shops here for sure. He goes, but I will make a note and try to stock up on some gems so that maybe next time I'll be able to have something for you guys if you need it.
Oh, Echo would love those.
I mean, yeah, not gonna lie.
Especially if Alar dies again.
I'm not going to die again.
He goes, "You guys should
We'll
stop
see about
dying
that.
so much, man."
Man.
The only one that dies here is him.
Damn.
No, it's not died once. No, me and
Get him.
Slate died once, kind of.
You get a middle
We
finger.
didn't. We weren't
Kind of.
dead.
You got turned to stone.
Yeah.
What?
Aww.
Is that Zelda?
You.
I like how the black just like cut off Zelda's head.
You cut off her head.
Yeah, I mean, can't think of
Is there
anything
cat?
useful to buy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm around for at least a little bit.
Oh, I
Mhm.
wanted to buy something though.
Oh, what did you want to buy?
Oh yeah. Do you have a ring of lightning resistance?
He goes, "Yeah, I think I've got something like that. Let my god look into what the rarity of something like that would be."
It's a rare item.
Let my god look into.
Shut the fuck up.
DM is checking. Hold on.
Let's see. For a rare,
Yeah, miss checking. What?
I'd probably
God, dude.
say for a rare ring that just gives you. Does it require attunement?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I'd probably say 4,000.
That's what I was thinking you were gonna say. Ouch. Oh, would they buy it now or would they wait? How much do I have? Yeah, they're gonna wait. They're like, let me see how well I fare in the arena. I'll get back to you.
Sure, best of luck, man.
Faraniyah
Haha, yeah, that was totally a pun intended. Ha!
nailed it.
How the f-
Jessica's gonna ask, what god do you follow, Theo?
He doesn't.
Atheist.
He doesn't. I pray to Almighty Atheismo, man.
Oh, me too!
The almighty dollar.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
pretty sure the
there's-
god of gold.
There's this weird, strange mushroom person that's being treated like a god. He's pretty cool too. He just recently got a small loan of like 6,000 gold or something like that. You okay?
Wow.
No, sorry, random spasm.
Oh.
Sending virtual hugs.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay, there's that.
Everything okay, Felix?
Yeah.
Heard
What's
something dropping.
Not me.
Details. How do I set you to not proficient?
Maybe
in
Raph
this?
dropped his phone.
Not proficient. There we go. Okay.
No, excuse me.
Okay. Jeremy, I've put the description and all that in your inventory.
Thank you, sir.
So you gonna wait until after? Was anybody else buying anything? I apologize. I was trying to update Jeremy's sheet.
You're good.
I'm still down to get the plus
Okay.
one studded if he has it.
He does.
How much would you charge me for that?
What did I say? I said 1,500. Yeah.
The 2,000, yeah.
Yeah, 1,500 for you,
Alright.
cause you a pal,
You a homie, dog.
cause
You're a homie,
you a homie.
Alright.
Is he selling Monopoly? No.
Let me just unequip that.
He is not selling Monopoly.
Fuck.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Fuck.
Do you think I might as well sell the original? Like the non-+1?
Yeah, let's say 1,500 if you give him your original with it.
Alright, cool. So I'd be down to 1,500. Yeah, straight down the middle.
Look at that. It's almost like I knew how much gold you had, but not really.
Wow.
To be fair, I did tell you I had 3,000.
Oh,
I was only halfway paying attention to everybody for the last 5 minutes while I was doing
I guess
Jared's
you do have a
gun.
lot of people.
I did have one question. What?
Sure.
What? I know that Blur had one, but what's the thing that you like wear underneath your armor and it still boosts AC? Wasn't there one something like that?
Oh, chainmail. There you go.
Yeah,
No, not
well,
chain.
Chain shirt, like elven.
shirt. Yeah.
elven
Well, you have to.
chain,
That's
I think.
that's just an armor type. I mean, Blur had a
Clothes?
cloak and a ring of protection. That
You wanna
was.
know
Yeah, maybe
something
you're thinking
sad?
of the ring.
You might have been thinking of the one ring that was definitely not the one ring.
Yeah,
No,
my
not
ra-
the flag
yeah, my
one,
ra- yeah, my
No,
wraith
not
ring.
that
yeah.
one.
You wanna know something
Sorry,
a bit
sorry.
sad at the moment?
My Nazgul ring. Yeah, that one.
Because my stats are down from the poison, my AC didn't actually increase right away. It'll only increase when I get, like, I think,
Huh.
the extra point the next day.
Get fucked, idiot.
Because my dex is still down by 2.
I could have sworn that there was
That'll
something.
teach
Maybe
you
I'm thinking
poison.
of something else.
The
but
fucking poison.
I think I might be thinking of something else, but
And my dex is still down by 2 because of the poison. So is my strength and I think it's con as well.
Fuck, what raises AC other than that? Other than I don't know. Never mind. Fuck it. If I
Eh.
can't remember, it's not important.
I'm sure they'll get fixed in a
Isn't
few
there
days.
a tattoo that does that?
No, I think so. Actually.
3
But-
tattoos.
There are tattoos that increase AC as well.
all right, tattoo me up, dog.
Yeah, he doesn't do that.
The very rare barrier tattoo is very expensive.
Do you want a tattoo artist that falls asleep in the middle of the?
Oh no! No,
He's working on it, and all of a sudden,
For a discount, I might
like
take
drops it up your shoulder.
Boogaloo had tattoos.
Well,
But
this
it
isn't
wasn't
Boogaloo, is it?
it?
Also, that's weird.
Boogaloo's was like his necrotic damage one, I think.
That just implies that Boogaloo just had like a shaved patch of fur with.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shave patch of feathers.
Anyway, all right.
No, I can't think of anything more.
If there's nothing else, he kind of just keeps patting his legs to the music and then falls back asleep.
Okay.
Alright, nobody touch him anymore.
Well, if you were gonna ask, then you should have asked when I said, "Did you have anything else?"
Everybody else was talking. I'm not going to interrupt them.
Dustin, what else do you have?
I was going to ask him about how much of that that one ring that boosts your constitution to 20 is.
Oh my god.
But he's
Isn't that
asleep
like an
now.
amulet of health?
No, Amulet of Health is 19.
Oh,
Where'd I-
okay,
where'd
my
I put
bad.
my- oh.
Isn't that very rare though?
The one ring
Yeah.
that boosts your.
Yeah, the One Ring.
I'm pretty
Yeah, the
sure
one
Is rare.
If you have the one ring, bro.
Baldur's Gate item. I don't think.
Yeah,
that's
that's
a 5e item.
not a 5e item.
That's
The
not a
a-
5e.
The amulet of health is an item. It boosts your. It puts your con at 19.
Yeah, that one.
That's a rare item as well. So that would be about 5,000 gold.
Oh man.
Oh man.
I wonder if I could trade some items around if he'd be willing to give me one of them.
I mean, he does trade stuff. He is a trader.
Give him your stat.
As in TRADER.
Yes,
Um,
as in TRADER.
That's a TRAITOR.
Well, Cheska's gonna
Traitor.
attempt to wake him back up.
No, if you said you had something for him, then he would still be awake. He wouldn't have
He
gone to
said-
sleep
oh.
if.
No, you should let him get blasted.
No, it's fine.
He would
He
just
just,
give
he
him
just
a health
ends up
potion.
healing you anyway.
That's true.
It's more for the meme. I used to make him fall asleep mid dialogue sometimes, but
Yeah.
I remember that.
then I almost TPK'd a party. So
God damn. Okay.
Cheska's gonna ask, what would you take in for trade? I have these 3 magical items, and he's gonna like show his frost weave, he's gonna show his cloak of displacement, and he's gonna show his ring of protection.
Well, you just
Could I get an amulet of whatever you want to call it.
Amulet of Health, yeah. You have some pretty good items on right now, though. You sure?
Shopping episode.
He really wants
shopping
more
episode.
HP.
Was that fair?
I mean, he'll either the ring or the cloak. So you
Either or?
either have to either or, not both. Because they're both also rare items, and magic items don't typically go down in value, even though people have to make overhead. But if you're doing a straight up trade, then he's still kind of getting the same. Like it would basically just be a hot swap. So.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah,
either
you will-
take one less AC or take or don't have the disadvantage to attack you.
I'll go ahead and trade the AC in. So I mean, he's gonna throw the ring of protection towards him. And
So you
make the
can
trade.
so it'll take you have to unattune to things.
Oh, yeah.
You won't be able
That's
to.
fine.
You won't be able to reattune.
Wait.
You won't be able to attune to the new item until you guys take a rest.
I don't have it like equipped. Do I still have to unattune to it?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, why don't you have stuff equipped? Oh, because your
Well,
gear
because I
was
can only
taken
have
from
two-
you.
I only have 2
Yeah,
magical
you should make
items.
sure. You should make sure to equip everything.
Oh,
back.
good. You're attuned to the ring, but not the cloak, according to your sheet.
Strange.
Well,
Was
I
that
should
one of
only have
the
the-
like cloaks that we didn't have to attune to?
No, this is
No,
a
it
displacement.
wasn't a
I
displacement.
have the frost weave and the quarters and the staff of power on.
Yeah, you
I-
should be.
I
you
shouldn't.
should-
I shouldn't have the cloak of displacement on because that's attunement. So that should not be on.
Well, I mean, okay.
Well, but I thought you said I could only have 2 magic. Magic
Three.
items.
Three.
Oh, 3. I thought it was 2.
No, it's
The amulet of health also requires attunement, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. I got plans. I'm gonna throw away this staff of power and hopefully another powerful wizard will.
Ah, yes, another powerful wizard.
Ah,
Mhm.
yes, the item that you got through pure bullshit.
Hey, it wasn't bullshit. It was pure luck.
Okay, so you're going
It
to
was
take the
RNG.
amulet of health in exchange for the ring of protection.
Yes.
Okay.
Honestly, I would have done the same.
But
But
you are not actively attuned or equipped on the amulet of health.
Yep, I am not.
And you're not equipped on the displacer cloak. So you
Currently, I am not.
you can attune to one of those when you rest.
Absolutely.
Okay. Anything else?
Good.
Okay.
All right. All right.
All right. Made a sale. Good friends. Good sale. All right.
there he goes.
Oh, there he goes.
Felix.
Wow.
While this selling is going on, you are drawn to the music that is playing nearby, the bands and the audio, like the different instruments that are playing, and you feel yourself just like drawn to it. Like it sounds and feels familiar to you, and it feels at home and cozy and friendly and happy.
And
And
pickpocketed by
before
7
long,
guys.
you find you guys are finishing up with Deodigo, and you turn around and you go, "Where the hell's Ilar?" And you look, and he is currently dancing amidst a crowd of people.
Oh boy.
I got one.
What, Dustin?
Hold person.
He's saying.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Just because he's dancing? You're gonna cast Hold Person because he's dancing?
Because who just randomly starts dancing? He would have been like, "Yo,
What
guys,
do
there's
people
hot
do?
tunes
He's with
I
playing."
mean, you
Wow,
don't
he's
know
not
that he's
alone.
randomly started
Fuck
dancing. He
off,
might just
yeah.
really like the music and started dancing.
How do you
Yeah,
have
what-
stealth flats
I
after
don't
having
know.
all of your magic drained
Not
away?
just
Because you guys
No,
long
just-
rested. Yeah, on the
after
ship, yeah.
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
ship. How
Oh.
well is he
Yeah.
dancing? How well is he dancing?
Make a
Felix, make me a
check.
performance check.
yeah.
This is important. This is important.
Should I make a history check and think back?
Pretty sure Felix
So,
has
like,
two left
if-
feet
if-
in real life.
Is Alar this actual
Fuck
type of person
off.
where he's like, yo, I'm gonna go throw it back to some tunes?
It's alright.
So Eiler's actually dancing pretty damn well. All right would have been like a 10. You're actually doing pretty damn good. You're not
Hell
like
yeah.
godsend dancing, but you know,
Yeah.
you're like boy band
I'm
level
enjoying it.
dancing right now. Yeah, you're not drunk chick at a party dancing. You've actually got some moves.
All right, now what kind of dancing is this? Is this like folk dancing? Like,
No,
this is
think of it just like
or is he praising Jesus?
like when you think of like medieval style dancing to bard music, like that's like like tavern dancing, like he's kind of bouncing around and like dancing with people, where it's like a group dance thing where like you'll be doing this and then you'll switch partners and do it with somebody else, and
It's fucking medieval square dancing.
yeah, pretty
Medieval
much.
square dancing.
That's kind of what he's doing. And Dustin, in answer to your question, you've never seen Ilar dance, so it's kind of weird. But you've also only known Ilar for like a couple of months at most. So like, it's not really anything that would strike you as necessarily weird right off the bat. It's just
Okay.
maybe Ilar just got bored of waiting and started dancing.
That's a fair point.
That would
See,
be
now
amazingly
that
in character.
Okay, is there
question-
who's playing the music?
So there's like a small musical troupe that's playing on the corner, and there's a lot of people that are dancing. It's not just Ilar. Like he's dancing with a group of people.
There's tracks for the city.
Yeah. I mean, to Echo, yeah, it's completely normal. I mean, and Echo would even know that there are bards that play and sometimes use magic to kind of gently coerce money out of people.
Oh boy.
From Echo's experience, it's never harmful other than, oops, I'm short 4 gold now, like it's,
Yeah.
or I'm short a few silver pieces.
I would like to mention, if he was within 10 feet of me, he was immune to charm. If
I know.
that's a charm. Okay, then okay.
It's fine, yeah.
I was gonna say I have detect magic. Can I detect magic to see who and what it's coming from?
Yeah, you can do detect magic. Do you want to? Are you going to spend 10 minutes and do it as a ritual, or are you going to do it as an action and burn a spell slot?
I'm gonna as an action and burn up spell.
Oh wait,
slot.
you can't
I
do
don't think
rituals.
you can't even
Yeah.
ritual cast.
You can't even ritual cast. You're a sorcerer.
Sorcerer.
That's why I said that.
Yeah.
So, I'm assuming we're like all right here. Bam! In that wide range of an area. Oh, I need to be careful. I forgot I got
Ooh.
wild magic surges.
Thankfully, you didn't get one. Oh,
There
boy.
is definitely magic going on. You can
Wild
see
magic
can see other people, have traces of charm magic around them. So enchantment. Ilar, it seems a little different when you're looking at Ilar. There's definitely magic there, but it's not enchantment. Let me tell you what magic
not
it
enchantment.
is. It is.
Abjuration.
It is abjuration.
I knew it.
Oh.
See, I knew it. Spoiler alert.
There
He
is
dies
some,
after he dances.
some small trace of enchantment there, but it's abjuration and then a small hint of conjuration.
Okay. So there's two different types of magic going on.
Dustin, make me an
Um,
Arcana check, because there's another trace of
absolutely.
magic, but it's rare enough that I need to know if you'll have ever, if you can pinpoint it.
Oh, thanks for the advantage, Rico.
Oh.
Rico didn't give you advantage. Hey, Dustin, roll a
Oh,
wild
wait,
magic
Wait,
surge.
it's not over. It's
No,
not over.
no.
Wait, he didn't roll
no.
advantage.
He didn't get
He didn't roll
advantage.
advantage.
Oh, I thought he
I
did.
did get it.
No, he was lying.
We are not well magic searching in the middle of it. Do not
Oh wait,
fireball.
no, I shouldn't
Do
use
not
that.
fireball.
Oh, you can
No.
use tides. You can use tides of chaos.
Okay, all right. You know what? Either
Oh,
way,
boy.
wild magic surging. So we're gonna see if I can't figure out what this is.
Oh,
Tides of chaos.
Yeah, I mean that's a good mentality. I might make you wild surge right after, but you may as well. Okay,
Oh,
so
Lord.
Everyone in 12-foot-mile radius dies.
you were taught about a very rare form of magic when you were learning to hone your skills in training and an understudy of your fuck, what was her name?
This fucking.
I forgot.
The gal.
The one that started with the
Hang
K,
on, I
think.
can pull it up.
Eleanor.
Kerrigan?
or something
No,
like
not
that.
Eleanor.
Oh.
It was a K.
Isn't it
It was
something like
K
Kerrigan?
something.
Oh, Carrymore.
Carrymore. Yeah, there you go. Carrymore.
Kerrigan from
More.
StarCraft.
She would have told you about an ancient magic that she hasn't
Whatever.
seen used in a very long time. Chronergy magic, which is a manipulation of time.
Oh boy.
Oh,
And you see
okay.
traces of that around Ilar as well.
Oh my
He's a
goodness.
time boy.
Okay.
Time.
Oh,
Energy.
wild magic surge.
And now you're Wild Magic Surge.
Don't fireball.
Mhm.
Don't fireball.
Oh,
Don't
no.
fireball.
Go fireball.
At least we're outside the inn.
At least you're outside
Orb of
the-
annihilation.
It would have been better inside, I think.
For pre roleplay, he's gonna say, "Hey, there's traces of magic around," and then he's gonna cut off.
There's traces of magic
As
around
he turns into a potted plant.
As it turns into a fire.
as he casts the Code of Silence on himself or whatever, and so he can't finish anyway.
Lol.
This is a long roll. Why is it rolling so long?
I don't know. I don't even see the thing
The
pop up.
anticipation.
Anticipate.
Oh, let's go.
Oh,
Oh,
resistance
this
to
is
all
all
damage for a
Nice.
minute.
Nice.
That's, you know,
Sick.
all that
Alright,
damage
well,
that you're gonna
I'm
take
gonna
standing out in
And
the
I'm gonna
open.
Start shooting at chess guy.
We all
Yeah,
run up
but
and
like,
start punching him.
And then everyone else is like, what happened?
So it does still emit a small kind of like,
Yeah.
like from you as you wild surge.
Oh, cool.
And people around you guys begin to start like looking over towards the group.
Oh shit.
And-
That's an inn now.
You guys see one person. You guys being who would it be? Because it wouldn't be Ilar because
I
he's
wouldn't be
busy.
honest, yeah.
Maybe.
Let's see.
Oh, actually, what is my passive
Languages,
perception before I say that?
general.
Oh,
Passives.
my passive perception is 15.
Passive 16 for Slate.
Cheska would be distracted. Yeah, Echo would see, and Otinon would see, and Slate would
Slate.
see, and not Flower.
you're
Yeah,
Not
so
Ricky.
the three of you would see like somebody kind of run off, and Echo. It would be safe to assume that they're going to alert the guards.
How far away?
Not very far. Like they're
Less than 30 feet?
no. It'd be like 40 or 50.
I'll Blessing of the Raven Queen twice and get in front of him.
Okay.
More fucking magic.
They kind of like
technically-
stop as like you appear in front of them, and they kind of like do one of those things, and they're like
Oh boy.
they like look at you at first, like really kind of like nervous and scared.
Where are you off?
Make me an intimidation check.
Oh boy.
Next
Okay.
question: are you single? Are you
I really-
busy later?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
They're like, I was going to go get the guards. Extensive,
what purpose?
extensive magic use, especially when uncontrollable, is against the rules.
I assure you, it is not his fault. We are actually his caretakers, trying to rein him in from this constantly happening.
That's kind of the point, but I'm in deadly danger if I don't report it. So bye! And he starts like he tries to start
grab
running
him.
off
I'm
again.
gonna grab him.
Alright.
Oh no.
Mom
You
gets arrested
Athletic
again.
check.
you grab him pretty easily, and he starts.
Is nobody else coming to help you?
he starts
I can gonna go inside and get rooms. No,
So while this is all
Hey, Lark,
happening,
I'm busy.
I want to just like. So I just paused because obviously it's just like, and I'm like, oh. I'm gonna hold person on that little shit.
We had one.
I'm gonna hold person on that little
Magic.
shit.
However, as joking as I am saying that Echo is going inside because I did say that like as like Mom was like going
fine.
after the guy. Echo's like, or as the guy ran off rather, Echo's like, I'm gonna just get us rooms in the hopes of them being inside before the guards get on. So like Echo doesn't even know all this is happening.
Rukia would follow.
I'm gonna try to cast.
Follow who?
So I'm gonna hold person.
Would follow Echo.
Okay. What is Flower and Slate doing before I get to you, Jeremy?
Okay.
Slate looks between Echo and Otanam. Just kind of looks back and forth. Doesn't really know what to do. Looks down to Flower.
Flower's probably doing the same thing back and forth, like at the same time as Slade.
Okay, so you guys are just standing there kind of
She just catches
dumbfounded.
eyes with him pretty much at the same time, and she's like,
We're fucked.
Okay. Alright, so 2 of you are going inside, 2 of you are standing there dumbfounded, 1 of you's dancing, and 2 of you are getting involved. What's the range on hold person?
Let me double check.
How
here.
far out
it's,
can you cast it? 60 feet? Okay.
60
So
feet.
they're within range. So you don't even have to
60 feet.
move technically to cast it. No, you would have. You would have had to run after because they would have been running and then Otunam doubled, yeah.
This is the worst.
Go ahead and throw it up, Dustin. You chase after and cast a hold person, but you try to do it subtly?
I'm gonna try to do it subtly so no one else notices.
Do you have subtle spell?
No, so I gotta make a.
Then make a sleight of hand.
Don't have subtle.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, when realistically, when has he ever been subtle? It makes sense that he doesn't have it.
Subtle.
I made that one. I made that one dispel magic subtly against that long dong dude. Okay, y'all can f off. It worked.
Dustin, you can still make me a sleight of hand check, but with disadvantage because other people would be paying attention to you as well.
Guess you're the one who was.
Disadvantage.
That's where all the magic's coming from.
Fuck. Was that me or Dustin?
That's Dustin.
That was Dustin.
So, and I have a feeling how this is gonna play out, and bro, we are effed.
We're gonna get arrested. It's fine.
There's no we.
You. I'm dancing.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeremy, before I had asked what everyone was going to do, what you were going to say something. Because he starts screaming out for help.
Well, so because everybody, like, I saw that nobody, or that initially nobody was, like, coming over to help me with this, I would have just whispered to him the name of Echo's dad and Echo's dad's address and then let him run off. It's like, okay, his name is this. You can find him here later.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up,
and then I would have just let him run.
His name? Whose name? Cheske's name? You're trying to frame Echo's dad, and pretend that Cheske is Echo's dad.
Yeah.
I'm fucking.
Interesting choice. Okay, so you go to let him go, and then he's held, and then he goes to start running, and then he's immediately paralyzed and held in place.
Let's go.
There's no communication.
Does whole person go away if they get hurt?
Yes.
No.
No. They can make another saving throw at the end of each of their turns.
Yeah, so every 6 seconds.
I think I would have smacked him to try to like jumpstart him to run away again.
I don't think damage doesn't trigger a
It's
save.
at the end of his turn, so like every 6 seconds, basically, he can make a wisdom saving throw.
Damage does not trigger a save.
Never mind then.
I'm going back in my bed. Fuck.
You see the smack that I thought you were gonna do was gonna be like.
I thought you weren't gonna go to jail this session.
Yeah.
Oh, you were just gonna give him a light tap on the butt. Like, get
I
out!
try very hard.
What's your spell
You
save?
guys
Nobody
just
else wanted to help me stop him.
That doesn't sound right. What's
You
your
guys just
spell
have to
save?
control your fucking magic for once.
God, I should have
Jesus.
fucking let Cheske just get arrested.
I mean, maybe.
Clearly someone should have controlled this magic. Right.
I mean, realistically, Chesuke can't control his magic. Like that's saying Chesuke should. No one else could have. It's not like anybody's physically capable of stopping a wild surge.
I'm saying Otinam could have controlled this magic too. I mean, geez.
I mean,
Anyway,
all
we're here
Otinam
now.
did was Misty Step.
I mean, to the layperson, that would.
1,
That's
2, 3,
basically
4, 5.
magic.
Doesn't keep me from being upset at the situation.
So yeah, as you walk back to the group, this guy continues to be held for the duration of the minute.
This is the greatest plan.
And at that point, you guys, those of you that are outside, can hear like the clamor of people that are now at this point kind of in a panic and running around. Imagine it like in like a Grand Theft Auto game when you shoot someone and all of the NPCs start running around for their lives. That's kind of what's happening now.
We've got a star in the left.
They're just randomly running in different directions. Sometimes they'll like get to a wall and the system will not know where to let them keep going, so they'll turn and run towards Chesuke because that's just how they're programmed to do it.
Echo and Rukia waiting in line to check in. They look behind them, see the chaos, quickly look back in front of them.
I mean, you wouldn't even really see it behind you because like the shades would be drawn and stuff. So like you guys have no idea what's just happened because the inside of the inn is nice and noisy because it's also a dessert shop. So
Is the artist still playing through this?
Is there an alley?
No, so that's what I was gonna say.
Somewhere.
So the artist stops playing the music, and Ilar, you kind of like snap out of what you didn't feel like you were in a trance. Like you were still aware that you were dancing. You just felt like dancing. And so you kind of just like the feeling to dance just kind of like leaves. And it kind of you notice everything that's going around, but the leaving of the feeling kind of makes you feel sad. Like you're just like you're dancing and you're like, oh. But yeah, the artist begins like packing up their stuff to leave because they ain't gonna get any gold now from a terrified audience. So it's
You ruined the show.
So yeah, they join the people, and Isla, you now look around and notice that like people are running around scared, and Chesuke and Otinam are just like there, and Slate and Flower just keep like looking back and forth at each other, and then the rest of the group like.
Is there like an alley and like an alley between the houses?
Yeah.
Is there built? Chesuke wants to pick this guy up or drag him, whichever is easiest, and he's going to drag him in the back of an alley.
I mean, it only lasts for a minute, so you get him to the alley, and then the paralysis ends.
Well, I mean that is a-okay because immediately once he gets in the alley, he's gonna put up a wall of force.
God.
Around what?
The situation worse.
Around what?
I'm heading to the inn. I'm done with this.
Putting a wall of force around what?
Just like so, it's gonna be like a block, right? So we're gonna go. So how deep do you think I would be able to get down the alley?
With him, like right in the entryway. Because you have to walk over. You have to walk over to him, grab him, and drag him, and your strength is crap. So you're dragging all of his weight, which would put you in half movement.
Okay.
All the while concentrating on a spell.
Okay.
I'm shocked Berto's allowing this.
Of course I am.
I'm not.
For the
I'm just over here adding another map. That's all.
Chesuke's his own man. He can
Don't
do
worry
so.
about it. I see you just like grab a guy into an alley.
Just Hitman.
And I genuinely don't know what's been happening. And I don't know that I want to get involved.
You know, I had wondered if we were gonna reach the arena tonight. I don't think so.
Maybe.
Sorry.
You don't know. You don't know.
Considering my position inside the city is currently I don't think I'm gonna get involved with you because I really don't need the guards after me. That sounds like a
Okay.
terrible fucking idea.
You can hear people through the wall of force, right?
I don't think it blocks sound.
It doesn't block sound. So
It doesn't
you're
block
putting
sound.
yourself and him in the wall, or just him?
I'm putting just him in there.
All right, throw up wall of force.
Yeah.
Gay
what are
baby
you-
jail.
It gives me a whole hour to, or not an hour.
Dustin,
It's
Dustin's
gonna be a
like, I didn't
scroll.
get to play it all last session, so here it goes, you motherfuckers.
No, this is just gonna be a little box around him. I'm just gonna throw it up. I don't know where you want to put it.
And a
close.
2. Yeah, it doesn't matter where it is right now because there's no map. Because I don't have a fight in the streets map at the precise moment.
Bird was like, I didn't see that coming.
I mean,
I didn't foresee that, rather.
I didn't expect him to take it as far as he has. It wouldn't have surprised me, but yeah.
This all started from me.
All right. This is
Okay, so yeah,
And,
you put up a wall of force around him, and he starts like trying to like run into the wall and getting bounced back, and like running into the wall and getting bounced back. And he's like, "Let me out! Let me out!" And he is screaming louder and louder as every time he says it, and it's
I'm
definitely
getting back inside.
It's
just by the
definitely
way.
not. It's definitely carrying.
I'm not staying out in the streets while this is fucking
Okay.
happening.
Do you have modify
Jesus
memory?
Christ.
Yeah, me
Do you have
neither.
modify
Is
memory?
it carrying into the building that we're in?
At this point, you guys would hear muffled screaming.
Echoes would be like, okay, so
Yeah.
6 rooms.
Well, I was probably gonna motion for Slate to come in, because it's like we're not
They don't
staying.
Are
there.
you concentrating on
Wallflower.
wall? Oh, wait, is Cheske or is this the staff concentrating on wall of like?
It's Cheske.
I mean, you're
Concentration is
concentrating.
always the.
Okay.
The staff can't concentrate on a spell.
I want to try and tackle Cheske.
I thought you were going inside.
Yeah, I thought you were going
Yeah, I
inside.
thought you were going
Yeah.
inside.
Oh,
But you
Yeah, I'm
weren't
going
getting
inside.
involved. Okay.
yeah.
It's up to you. If you want to change your mind, that's fine. Like, you can get to the door and be like, no, I gotta stop this.
I'm tackling Cheske. Yep.
Alright,
We're choosing the violent
Am I-
way.
make me an athletics
Cool.
check, I guess.
So anyway, I started
Dustin-
blasting.
Dustin, you would also have an athletics or acrobatics, your choice. But you
This
would
is gonna
probably be at disadvantage because Ilar would be doing this while you were paying attention to this other guy.
Okay.
This is so stupid.
I hope you nat 1.
I rolled a.
Oh, one better.
Alright, so Ilar goes to try and tackle you, but Cheske feels Ilar coming and kind of like sidesteps, and Ilar goes flying past him. At this point, Ilar, you realize that, or not Ilar, Cheske, you consider the fact that, yeah, this guy was going to tell the guards, but at this point, there's probably a flood of other people that have also left to call the guards over.
Alright.
And you guys can both hear the sound of armor clanking towards you, and Ilar, you realize that you have now thrown yourself into this alleyway alongside what's going on, and
Okay.
now you look pretty sus, as there are now guards standing at the entrance to the alleyway that you guys ducked into. And
Sure.
they just stop dead and look at the two of you, and they're like,
I'm on the ground, right?
yeah.
What's all this?
Okay.
And they're like, what the fuck is going on?
I wonder.
Oh,
And the guy that you've captured is like, they were using a whole bunch of magic, including uncontrollable magic, and I tried to run to warn you guys, and they ended up stopping me, and then even paralyzing me, and now trapping me in this force wall.
Who is they here? What? He was the one doing all of it.
Yeah,
I don't know
Mr.
him.
Silverwood is like, he's been attacking them. Go for it.
And the guards look at Cheske, and they're like, release him now.
Just case. Okay, just a quick surrounding analysis here, Bruno.
Yeah.
How tall are the buildings?
They're tall.
Stop making the situation
Oh,
worse.
oh.
Yeah. So, because of how many, I mean, not that you would necessarily know this, but Ilar, you probably would. Because of how big this city is and how many people they try to fit and allow for in the city, instead of making buildings wide, they make them taller.
Buildings tall.
So that it's not you might have like multiple stories with like a living room on the second floor and then bedrooms up on a third floor. Like these are tall buildings.
Got some daggum sniper rifles. Skyscrapers. God damn.
Okay, so
Sniper
they're
rifles.
they're taller than 30 feet, right?
I'm adding a rifle to.
No, they're not taller
than
than 30 feet.
Rifle.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not taller than 30 feet.
Oh, they're not taller than 30 feet. Okay.
No,
so
that
Chisuke's
would
gonna be like, Chisuke's gonna be like, oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah. Would you look at the time? And he's gonna go like this. He's gonna release concentration of the spell, and he's gonna face step on
Make
top
me a
of
wisdom
roof.
saving throw as soon as you release concentration of the spell.
Okay. Oh man, this is fucked.
Okay.
You did this to yourself.
Jesus.
Okay. Now make me another one.
Hey, Berto, would you say that rifle would be closer to a bolt action or a lever action?
Bolt action.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Okay, so Chesuke, as soon as you release, and Ilar, you're kind of on the floor facing away, so you don't really see much of this. But you see one of the soldiers kind of like wave his hands, and Chesuke, you feel yourself mentally avoiding a spell, but then the second guard also does it, and you find yourself paralyzed.
Oh! They're casting one person on you.
The tables have turned.
The tables have turned.
How the turn
Get a taste of your
tables.
own medicine, bitch.
Adderall.
So yeah, that guy, the guy that you had in the force wall, kind of runs to the edge of the alleyway, and they're like, up! One of the guards is like, you're not going anywhere. We need you for questioning. Stay there. And he just kind of like stands in place, like, yes, sir. And one of the guards walks over to Chesuke and puts him in manacles. And goes, we could have talked this out, but yeah, running didn't help your case, buddy. And he walks over to you, Ilar, and he goes, and what about you? What's your involvement in all this?
So there was a show playing, I was dancing, just having fun, and then I turned around, and there's absolute fucking chaos. I don't know what the fuck was happening. I saw that this guy was in the wall of force, and I tried to tackle this idiot over here.
This fucking guy.
Idiot over here.
Did they recognize
I
Mr.
yeah.
Silverwood? That's the question.
Yeah.
And I missed and just fucking ended up on the floor.
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Pulls one.
I mean, that is kind of true. Oh, I suppose you said idiot. You did.
I mean, one could make a argument that you were acting idiotically.
He looks at you and he goes, and you don't know him?
No.
Make me a deception check with disadvantage.
What a backstab. Jesus.
With disadvantage?
Yeah.
Why?
You got a 9 on your persuasion.
We don't believe you.
Fine.
Nat 20 this. Nat 20, get yourself out of this. Oh,
he goes,
no.
You would have been better off telling the truth. And he goes, we're going to bring you in too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And the guy at the edge of the alleyway goes, and what about the guy who assaulted me?
Oh.
And the guard goes, what do you mean the guy who assaulted you?
Lord.
And he goes, yeah, the guy who assaulted me. He ran into the inn, trying to get away from all of it.
Would he have stood by and watched me run into the inn if he was being chased by some
He
other
wasn't
people?
being chased.
He was
paralyzed. He literally
But
couldn't do anything other than look.
Away from the inn, though.
Yeah, and then Chesuke grabs him, turns him around, and starts walking to an alleyway. Like, all he could do was sit.
Well, to be fair, I could have been dragging him, and he could have been stuck like this, and I could have been dragging him by his collar.
I wouldn't have let you drag him by his collar.
Oh, that's flat.
What human being can you drag exclusively by their collar, carrying their limp noodle dead weight?
Flower.
Okay,
paralyzed.
this is not Flower.
Dude,
And he goes, well, then you're coming with me, and we're going to go identify this other person. And he's like, okay. And he calls out to the edge of the alley. He's like, hey, I got 2 here for you. Cart him away.
Let's go.
Yeah,
you're welcome, guys.
And Ilar, they place you in manacles, too.
Okay.
And before we get to the inn, I'm going to go take out my dog and put her in her crate and say goodnight to my child. So we will take a brief break. And StreamWorld will be right back.